Man, if you can't dance to that, what can you dance to? You know? That's what I like to live my life by. I can hear you snickering. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. It's 9:29, so I'm just gonna stall with some nonsense for the next 30 seconds or so until we hit that 9:30 mark because Carrie doesn't want me starting early. She doesn't want me starting late. We want to start right on time. Oh, cool, 9:30. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to BlueSync. I feel like it's been a while since I've hosted, but the good news is I think the next three BlueSyncs are me. So, ha ha ha. Today we're talking about some really big, exciting changes, as I like to kind of say. Now, there's something I want to share with you guys real quick, and oh yeah, you guys can't see the screen. Duh. Here we go. All right, thanks, guys. Okay, now you can see the screen. So something is the lack of screen on purpose. CJ, I don't need your snark. So there's something I want to show you guys real quick. Hopefully my screen's gonna come up. You guys can see me, right? I think you can see me. So, this right here is a stack of Facebook receipts that I have to collect every month. This is just Michigan, I think, and one from Florida. This is without Elizabeth taking care of all the Ohio receipts like she nails. This is stuff that we need to report back for credit card purposes, obviously. But the hard part for both of our ends is you guys sending receipts to me or Elizabeth and me keeping track of them, making sure that you already sent them, etc., etc. It's annoying for both of us. It takes up a lot of time, and we're trying. Well, I guess I'll just cut to the chase. The good news is I have a solution that is going to have us not having to do that anymore. So, what we're doing, in essence, is we are moving all of these office pages over to Business Manager. Now, Business Manager is the back end of Facebook. It is where ad campaigns can be run. It is where businesses can come in and advertise as other businesses. It's a very messy sort of. It can be a very messy sort of platform, but it is the more intense version of Facebook for advertising. So you can see here if I go to my ads manager part of it, you can see all of the different campaigns we have running. All the stats. This is where I can go and create a big campaign instead of just boosting something. It's a lot of work and honestly a lot of kind of nonsense that we don't really need to worry about. But what it does allow us to do as a company is a bunch of things. Mainly make sure that we sort of retain control of the business pages. So worst case scenario, God forbid anybody on this call leaves the company for whatever reason, okay? If you are the only admin on that page, which you shouldn't be, you should not be the only admin, but if you are, how do we get access back to the page after you leave? What if the manager leaves? Same problem. What if someone decides to go rogue and take control of the pages and change everything and post a bunch of inappropriate stuff? This is going to, firstly, one of the things it's going to do is block that out from happening. Basically, what'll happen is you can see here, I've got a handful of them already. We will essentially take ownership of the pages as Schmidt family of companies. Now, this does not affect you, and I'll get into this later. This does not affect your ability to post anything, to share anything, to boost anything. This is purely so if you were to leave, we would retain control. Secondly, the way I have been adding people, so let me show Tabby as an example here. Yes, that's okay. The way we have been adding people to these pages is through your work email. So what that means is you will not have to worry about your personal Facebook email being used for this work stuff anymore. It will only be through Business Manager and through your work email. This is going to be a long process, or it's going to be a little bit of a messy process, and that's why I'm doing a BlueSync on it. I have a sheet that's going to go out on it, and there will be an additional video that goes out on it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up talking about what the changes are going to look like, and then I'm going to tell you what the process is going to be like, okay? So, basically what's going to happen is I'm going to, well, let me go back to the changes like I was saying. Sorry. So, once everything is done, once the page is added, once your email is added to the Business Manager, the only difference for you posting and boosting is that you will need to go to a new link to take care of it. So I'm using the heart page as an example because I was working with Sam and Sue on it earlier this week and last week. If I now that I've added it to the Business Manager, if I go to facebook.com/cbwsheart, which is the heart page, I am not going to be able to post as the page from here anymore. You'll see that if you kind of zoom in here, you'll see that where it says write a post, it's my personal page here. And if we go back, you'll see at the top up here, there's a little line that says go to Business Manager to manage this page. So I'm going to click on that, and now I am on my Business Manager and I can do everything exactly the same as before. The only difference in the link is that instead of going to facebook.com/cbws heart, I'm going to go to business.facebook.com/cbws heart. The only difference is I'm adding business dot to the beginning of it. And I click here and there we are. We're right here on the page. So from here, everything is exactly the same. The way you share posts, the way you schedule things, it's all going to be the same. Let me scroll down and show you one last difference that you're going to have to take care of in the beginning. And this is the part that you guys should be excited for, because this is, once we move everything over to Business Manager, it is also an ad account that I have access to. Basically, that is how, I have for the heart page, I'll show you right over here again, just so you can see what I'm seeing. So here's the heart page, the page itself. Now for me, I also have an ad account that is attached to the heart page. What that means is that all ads run. When I add Sam and the manager to Ads Manager, I add them to the page and to this ad account, which means that they can only use this ad account to boost ads. The marketing card is attached to this account, and I know that this is getting confusing, but basically, all ads will be run through here. I will get all of the invoices from this ad account, and you don't have to worry about sending me invoices anymore. I will get all of them automatically, and I can download them whenever I want. Additionally, this frees up your personal ad account. So if you personally buy stuff on Facebook all the time, through ads or through Facebook groups or whatever, you don't need to worry about switching back and forth between those marketing cards. So the short version, and I'm going to show you another thing too. Let me get the screen up to take you away from all that boring Facebook stuff. The short version is that we're moving all these business pages over to a Business Manager, which will help us retain control as a company and free you up from sending us invoices every month. Elizabeth and myself and Carrie will be able to access all of those invoices whenever we want. And the only other thing that did come up earlier this week is that if you once we've moved this over, if you want to do stuff for your business page from mobile, you won't be able to go to the Facebook app anymore, but you can download the Facebook Page Manager app. It's all through Facebook. It's completely official. You can see it up here. It's just the little flag right there in the middle. Click on it. It's going to be exactly the same as before. Megan's trying to call me. Sorry, Megan, I'm doing a BlueSync. And from here, I can manage my pages just like I would anywhere else. So from mobile, you have to download the new app, but everything else is exactly the same from posting and sharing and stuff. So the way this process is going to go, this is the part that's going to be a little tricky from your end. So I'm going to show you the sheet that you're going to get. Whoops, now I'm getting everything all over my screen. This is the document you're going to get. What I'm going to need from you. If I personally am not already an admin on your business page, I will need you to add me as that. Once you get this sheet, you'll see if you're friends with me, you can add me that way. You can add me as a friend if you want. If you don't want to, I'm not going to take offense. But you will have to go into the settings and add my email or my name as an admin on your page. Not an editor, an admin. Then I'm going to add your page to the Business Manager. Sometimes there has been a little kind of hiccup where it tells me that the page needs to give me permission to take over. If that's the case, I will let you know and say, can you go and accept this? And then after that, I will add your Coldwell Banker Schmidt email to the page. Once that part has happened, it is in Business Manager. The page is live. Nothing changes about the page, but it is all where it's supposed to be. The last thing that you'll have to do when you go to Boost for the first time from Business Manager, I'm going to click Boost Post. You'll have to change one thing. So if you see down here under Payment Method, it says Account JD Waldvogel. It'll say Account Your Name. All you have to do is click on that, and switch to your ad account. The ad account is going to be the same name as the page. So we're on the heart page right now. I'm going to scroll down and I'm just going to find CBWS heart. You will not see all of these. You will only see the one that I add you to. So I'm going to click CBWS heart, and now it's going to go right to that ad account, and I will get all of the invoices. And then I can boost, and it'll be saved for the next time. I think I had a question. Are there any offices that manage more than one page, and this will affect how? No, Jessica. So there are other pages in your situation where it's like multiple offices, but it's going to be the exact same as how you and I work it out now. So we'll just rotate the office every month. This only affects the logistics of billing in the sense of how the invoices get to me. So right now, as we transition over, it's going to be a little messy because I'm going to be doing it batch by batch. And then also, and this is going to be the most complicated part. So I know that this has been one of the more complicated BlueSyncs. Here's what's going to happen though. The last thing that you guys will have to do is remove the marketing card from your personal ad account. You cannot do that until all of the ads that are running on it now have been billed. Meaning that if you've got an ad running on the page right now, and then we move it over to Business Manager, and then you remove that payment information, then you're going to have an ad that's not paid for, and Facebook's not going to let that happen. So if I add your page to Business Manager today, immediately you are to start running ads through the ad account. But do not remove the old payment method until those ads are billed to you. Then you can remove it and things are good to go. I know this is a lot. I know it's, and trust me, it has been a lot of work for me to get us to this point, and it's going to be a lot of work for the next month or so to get past this point. But once we're past here, in the next few weeks, it is going to be so much less complicated and so much easier for us. Nobody has to send me invoices anymore. Nobody has to send Elizabeth invoices anymore. We will get all of them ourselves. We will be in complete control of all of that stuff, and it'll make life so much easier for everybody. So the one action item I need you guys to do, ideally in the next couple of days, is add me as an admin to your office page. Again, you can use my Facebook email. You can friend me and add me, or you can just type in my name and add me as an admin. That's the only thing. If I'm not already on your page, that's what you need to do. From there on out, I will contact you when I am doing stuff. Like I said, I'm going to do it in batches to make sure it goes smoothly. So I'll do 3 or 4 pages at a time, and then you will get emails and notifications from me. Like I said, I've got information sheets. There'll be another video that goes over all of this stuff. So I am going to make it as seamless of a transition as possible. But if questions come up, you can reach out to me at any point, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I want this to make sense. I want this to be, again, as easy as possible, even though it's going to be a lot of legwork. Once we get through it, it'll be pretty great. So does anybody have any questions about all of that crap that I just went over? Sarah says she's got lots of questions, but I should probably wait until your info sheet. Do you want to ask a couple of the questions now, though, Sarah? Because I bet that you're not the only one with them. So if you want to type a couple of them in, please let me know. Or please go ahead and do it. So, like I said, the short version is we're switching pages over to Business Manager. Nothing is going to change about how you post anything. The only thing that'll change is the link that you go to post that. And all that, the only difference there is that it's going to be business.facebook.com. Oh, so you don't need to worry about the ads manager part for now, Sarah. The only thing that's going to change for you is exactly what I just said, is that you will go to business.facebook.com/CBWSheart or something like, whatever your page is. That's the only thing that's changing. Thank you, Denise. You're also the best. We will be mutually best. So yeah, that is the big part, is just the link. And again, that's all covered in the sheet. That's going to go out in the next day or two. And then I will contact everybody as work is needed from your end. But for now, just add me to your page, and I will let you know when I need something from you. I know that again, I know that this is a lot, and like I said, it's going to be it has potential to be a little messy for a little while, but once we get out to the other side of it, it's going to be great. You don't have to send me receipts anymore. I'm not going to bug you about sending receipts anymore. I'm not going to send you an email at 1:30 that says, hey, I need this receipt by 2 o'clock. So give it to me now. And so it will be a long-term or even medium-term awesome thing. So I don't see, let's see what this question was that just came in from Kelly. Yeah, so I have, Kelly, thank you for saying that. It does sound a little bit daunting. And I have done this on a few test pages so far. So Grand Haven was one of the offices we tried this with, and it went really smoothly. We had a couple little questions here or there about making sure we were going to the right place, but that's why I'm announcing it now, is that we have tested it and tried it, and it has worked so far, the transition. I'll be gone next week. Will we be getting instructions in the email next couple of days? Yes. If you have more than one admin in the office on my page, will anything change for them? Will you please send your email address? It wasn't the, yeah, okay. So I'm going to, it will be in the sheet, but let me type it in here on the, in my chat box. I'm going to send you guys my Facebook email. So hopefully you can all see it there. So that's in the chat for you now, Jennifer. Janie asks, if you have more than one admin on the office on my Facebook, will anything change for them? What I would say, Janie, for that is it can or it cannot. Meaning, if you are the only one that does ads for the office, if you're the only one who does advertisements, then you will be the only one affected, for now at least. If you have other admins who just post stuff for you, I'm not too concerned about switching them over right now because they don't have any marketing credit card information. That's kind of the big concern right now. Maybe down the road, once this part's smoothed out, maybe we can transition people over to it who are kind of secondary, but for now, it'll just be you. Is this easy to do from the phone, or should we do it from a computer? Do you mean just... I don't know what you mean specifically by that, Sarah. The transition stuff you'll want to do from a computer, but once it's all transitioned over, you can download this Facebook page app. I know it's kind of weird right now. It's the one with the little orange flag. And then from there, you will be able to do everything for your business page. So boosting the new way, yeah, this is what you will use to boost the new way from your business page. That's the big change, is that like you won't be able to access it from regular Facebook anymore. So I've already gone a minute over. I don't want to waste too much of your time with exploding your brain and stuff. But as always, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Like I said, it does seem daunting, but it is going to be so great once we get to the other side of this. So have a great afternoon and a morning before that, obviously. Start adding me to your page, and I will talk to you guys all later. Thank you so much.